Greetings and welcome back to the Fate of Drakkenheim. This is the Dungeon Dudes weekly D&D 5e actual play campaign. My name is Monty Martin, running our game as Dungeon Master.
And I'm Kelly McLaughlin, playing Sebastian Crow, the half-elf shadow sorcerer. And we're joined today by our good friends.
Jill Denitis playing Veo Senya, the Tabaxi Gloomstalker Ranger Rogue.
And Joe Gorman playing Pluto Jackson, the Human Battle Master.
Thank you for joining us once again. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want lots more great D&D content from Kelly and I. We post new videos Tuesdays and Thursdays here on the channel where we cover everything TTRPGs, including advice for players and guides for DMs. So be sure to hit that subscribe button.
You can also join us on Tuesday evenings when we broadcast the campaign as a premiere on our YouTube channel. That happens every Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. So make sure to check us out there, or you can watch the video episodes of the show afterwards, or check us out as an audio-only podcast as well.
And if you love the world of Drakkenheim and want to bring it to your own gaming table, all of our books are now available on Drakkenheim.com through the Ghostfire Gaming store. You can get hard copies of Dungeons of Drakkenheim, our first book, as well as Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakkenheim. And very happy to announce that Dungeons of Drakkenheim and Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakkenheim are now available for anyone on Foundry and Roll20. You can get Dungeons of Drakkenheim on D&D Beyond as well. Yeah. And if you missed out on the Monsters of Drakkenheim Kickstarter, you can follow the links down below and you can get in on a late pledge or pre-order for that as well. So picking up our books is one of the best ways to help support the channel and bring lots of amazing gaming content, whether that's new adventures, our apothecary class, or hundreds of new monsters to your games. Check them out right down below. But with that, let us return to Drakkenheim.
Drakkenheim is no more. The devastation which fell upon that accursed place left a kingdom in ruin. Now, horrors lurking in the haze grow ever more great and terrible, while simmering tensions between rival factions boil over into outright war. The power of monarchs, mages, and priests hangs in the balance. 6 unlikely heroes join forces to confront the coming chaos. They shall decide, once and for all, the fate of Drakkenheim.
When last we left our heroes, a schism was growing in Drakkenforce deep in the dungeons of Nox, as disagreements over the best course of action forward had sent Sebastian wandering Nox on his own, Veo and Pluto trying to decide how they feel about their new undead ally. But our group has come together in the wake of the invasion of the Queen of Thieves into the dungeon of Nox. She tried meddling with both of them and unfortunately managed to palm over a cursed sending stone into Veo's possession. This stone ostensibly allowing the Queen of Thieves to monitor their position and listen in on everything that they're discussing. And they can't throw it away, it just comes back. So...
A lot of learns.
Yeah. Although our heroes have felt a lot of strain and angst about their alliances and friendships, there are still a few objectives in mind for them. Although you have absolutely at this point successfully distracted the Queen of Thieves from interfering anything going on in the battle in Westamar, she has asked for your assistance in helping to steal the wish spell from Zelvaka. Zelvaka has offered to teach her the spell if you can prove yourselves by defeating the Sorcerer King, Solus, who is entombed in the dungeons of Nox. What course of action you wish to take, and whether or not you want to use the blade St. Tarna's Bane, is up to you.
Oops.
We need to get rid of the curse on the sending stone. That is priority number 1.
Yeah, we definitely, in hindsight, shouldn't have sent Veo back with a curse stone to the hiding place.
Yeah.
I agree, but
yeah, there's a lot of retrospect.
As the great Pluto Jackson once said, sometimes we think about things after they happen, and we call that regret.
That sounds like a quote that I live every day.
I think that we're all living it a little bit right now.
I regret the things that I said to you. And when she came back and bothered Veo and I, the Queen of Thieves, it made me realize that I hate her and I love you. And I don't, and we need you to help against her, because we can't do it. Look what we did alone. In 10 minutes, we undid like years of work. Zelvaka's probably lived there hidden for like
Hundreds.
centuries.
So long.
You know, thousands of years, and in a short. And like
He trusted us.
And like half an hour, we gave up his entire position to probably multiple different angry parties. Like, whoops, my bad. Oops, we can't be left alone.
As you're saying this, I'm literally off to the side, just being like, ah! into the sending stone. So make sure she
Create the static. And so like I want to move forward in a positive way. And steal the wish spell for you, or kill Zelvaka, which I know we can't do, or
Wait.
try to kill the Sorcerer King. Anyways, you gotta get the wish spell.
So much just happened. Okay, hold on. Okay, love you too. I'm sorry too. Apology accepted. I'm a bit of an ass sometimes, and I push.
But you're our ass.
Yeah, and as your ass, sometimes. As the team ass. Okay, no.
Did you say that?
Okay, yes. We shouldn't kill Zelvaka, but we need to.
Well, we can't. I don't think we can.
I mean, maybe I could.
He proved.
I
that we
had
can.
him against the ropes, okay? But a lot's happening right now, and I think the first priority is let's get back to the sanctum, but we need to protect that sanctum against the Queen of Thieves. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what her play is, but we just need to be prepared for her. And we need to... I don't imagine that we'll be able to...
She's listening right now.
I mean...
Okay.
yeah. Let's just go. Let's just go get the stone removed and we'll figure it out. I mean,
Hold on. How long does it take when I throw it away to come back?
It's almost instantaneous.
Darn it, okay.
Veo, can you go over there for like just a few minutes?
Just make sure there are no shadow monsters. And I like to kill
We don't know what the
side.
range on that thing is.
I'm making noise, sorry!
We can't be that far.
My favorite cheeses in order are cheddar, mozzarella, Swiss. Okay, scratch that. Go from the beginning. My favorite cheeses are. Just keep...
Wait, but I have the thing that I can't be spied on, right?
The non-detection spell had been cast on you, yes.
Does that work on things around me?
It's individual.
Like, in a world where I have no idea what's going on.
So this works.
That's right. If I'm carrying a sending stone that's cursed that people can look into, and I have a non-detection spell, very similar to the way we observe the Queen of Thieves, does she just see like an invisible, non-auditory thing?
Would you know that?
I don't know. That's right.
Without studying the cursed stone and knowing its nature or properties, it's possible that yes, a non-detection spell could work that way. It may be that the person who is actually carrying the stone itself, though, won't be able to hide their presence using other items because of the nature of the curse. So it might be that others, and again,
guessing.
You know, difficult problems require creative solutions. So you guys are working on it. It may very well be the case, however, that the most important piece of information is that Veo's position is conveyed back to the Queen.
Yeah.
of Thieves.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a couple minutes. But I really think we need to get going.
I know, but are we just... Because Veo and I sort of said we'd look into it to buy us some time, but are we just gonna fully...
The Queen of Thieves has already heard us make a plan. She's
Okay,
already
cool,
heard
cool.
us reunite.
Yeah,
and
you're
already
right.
knows where the sanctum is.
Okay, Veo, come back. I'm sorry, don't have to stand over there.
And I mean, raclette is delicious. So, I mean, enjoy that. Go try some cheese.
Manchego. Just wanted to throw that in.
Yellow.
Yeah, good choice.
Good choice,
Good
yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
All right.
As
friends.
you're reading off your list of cheeses, you just hear a message from the Queen of Thieves asking, "What do you think about brie?"
I mean, soft cheeses are not my favorite. No!
With a red pepper jelly on like a toasted piece of bread, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Is it your favorite? I don't think it works that way.
She responds and says, "It's well made. It's very very good. There's some wonderful cheeses in Liberio. You should have tried them with the wines."
I agree. Maybe next time we're there, we can stop for some. Wait! No, guys, let's go.
We're getting distracted.
I'm getting distracted. Sorry, cheese. I can't even eat cheese anymore.
We can.
It just tastes like ash.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
I'm so sad for you.
Yeah, me too. There was a lot. So I just want you guys to. So we're walking back. Just want you guys to know that when I signed the contract I signed, I did not have all the relevant information, and the things I've learned from that moment forward have been not my favorite. So I thought I had all the information, but I definitely didn't. I didn't know that food and wine was going to disappear for me. I didn't know that the state of the soul that I was eating impacted who I am as a person. None of that was clear to me when I signed the contract. So sorry.
Well, actually, I wanted to pitch something then. If you eat certain souls, would they sometimes taste like a cheese, like an aged cheese?
Ooh.
Like maybe that's where you can start to get some of your flavor.
I gotta find out who tastes like cheese and why.
Like if it's a type of person,
Yeah.
like a certain type of person that's lived like a certain type of life.
Stand-up comedians.
A lot of cheese.
A lot of bards going missing in this town. What's happening? I'm just sitting there like,
You start a Bard's Guild.
yeah.
Kid, tell me your best joke.
I take out my list of cheese and I add people cheese? Question mark.
Head cheese?
Look, I've had people cheese. It's not what you think it is.
And away we go.
Okay. You return to the sanctum of Old Man Night. Stepping through past the gate guardian and into his defended sanctum where you have spent some time training and contemplating. The unseen servants greet you, and a short while later, Old Man Night emerges. What do you do?
Okay, we have something really important that we need to ask you.
Very well.
Confess.
Well,
I see you are all together again.
Yeah, and which type of soul tastes like cheese?
focus, Sebastian. She can hear.
She might. Okay, sorry.
What do you mean she can hear?
Do you know the remove curse spell?
We made a mistake.
Yeah, you shouldn't have this in here, but we've brought it here twice now.
Old Man Knight's face has normally been rather expressionless, but you can almost see the twinge of fear stretch over his desiccated skin as he looks down at the sending stone that you hold out in front of you. And as he murmurs a few things, the comprehension immediately is apparent. You took that from the Queen of Thieves.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've brought it into my sanctum.
Well, I already brought it.
How could you be so foolish?
That's a thing that happens often with me, Zelvaka.
Yeah,
You haven't known me very long, but
I own that too. We were played. We were.
She has learned the location
Yeah.
of my sanctum.
Yeah.
I've invited you into My sanctum, I have shared with you knowledge and given you security and shelter. And you repay me with this kind of foolishness.
Hey,
I tried to be very clear that I felt undermatched against her when you sent us out to deal with her, and we really tried. We really did, but she saw right through everything. And we're really sorry, but I feel like I tried to warn you that we were not cut out for the thing that you needed us to do.
Place the stone upon the ground. He pulls his magic in, and with a cry, you can feel him speaking out a very powerful spell. And he looks at the object and he cries, "Disjunction!" And it shatters and cracks. And you can see afterwards he is visibly almost drained. Stop it!
it was good magic. Impressive.
It was costly, and it has cost me much more in the seconds that it has been here. It is not worth celebrating. The damage is done.
Yeah, it is. And so we need to make a plan on how to move forward. You more than anybody know that people make mistakes, so it's on all of us. This is our problem that we are going to deal with together.
Know that we wouldn't have brought it if I hadn't already made that mistake before. We would have stayed away. We would have protected you had we been able to, and
I was not there to see the cursed sending stone, and that's on me. And I'm sorry that I wasn't there to help you guys out. But
Pointing blame will not achieve anything at this stage. There is no need for any retribution. I
Zavaka,
will
we're
need to
here.
make my own preparations on how I am to relocate my sanctum and prepare myself for potentially being attacked by my rivals.
You don't need to do that yet. We're here to help defend against the Queen of Thieves. She could be on her way now.
The Queen of Thieves is not going to be the one who is going to be attacking me. She's going to sell this knowledge to one of my enemies, and they will be coming, and they will not relent.
not right away.
The Queen of Thieves might still be in Nox. Do you have control over anything in Nox besides your sanctum? Can we trap her? Can we cause her to become lost in Nox? Can we, like... I don't know how high your magic is, so I don't want to be one of those people that constantly asks mages to summon ores when I know they can't, or fix everything with magic. But I know of spells that can cause locations to become confusing, disorienting, cause people to become lost. If the Queen of Thieves is here, can we...
Indeed, and now I will need to dedicate all of my resources to making sure that I have the time that I need to flee before my enemies arrive. I do not have much time now. They will act quickly, and my assumption is that she has probably already left to sell this information to whoever she offered it to in exchange for what she wanted.
She wanted to come here
Yes.
for the wish spell.
She wants the wish spell.
You should assume that she already has it.
If she already has it, she would have gotten Mouse back by now.
No, you gave it to her
How?
by giving up my location.
That's not true. You're jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's already been in here?
No, it is very likely that the information that she has gleaned in finding my location is worth it to one of my enemies, that they would teach her the spell in exchange for the knowledge of my lair.
But no directorate would just give her the spell. They would have to prove it first. So relocating... Can we help you move?
I don't offer this to a lot of people, but
Pluto's-
I've got a cart.
Yeah, Pluto's pretty strong. He can
Yeah.
lift couches by
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty impressive. You're very impressive,
Even if you're on the
Pluto.
second floor, third floor, I'll do it. Because I feel super guilty.
Even without an elevator.
Yeah, no elevator.
We can pivot down a stairwell.
Look, the point is that she wants something out of this, and if she did trick us again, there's deeperness to the trickery, and that's annoying. I'm annoyed. I'm pretty annoyed right now. I'm flabbergasted, if anything. Slightly angry, a little bit at myself, somewhat at her. I don't know where I'm going with this, but at the end of the day, let's find a new spot for you. I'm sure you've got ideas. We can dedicate our resources. I feel really bad about putting you out. I just feel like I did, but we were really trapped. She trapped us. Oh gosh, I hate that she wins every time.
She doesn't have to. We're not going to let her win anymore.
There is, if I'm to be completely honest, I do not want you to know where I am going.
That makes sense.
That's actually so fair. That's so fair. Yeah.
I have prepared for this eventuality, and I will see to myself.
You can't leave us.
We might be a liability at this point.
He can.
No, okay.
I think you should. I don't know.
A mistake was made, but we had a lot of chats about what we're trying to do, about your role in this. You're part of this now. No matter what, the Directorate is going to be faced. The Directorate is going to try to kill anybody who stands against them.
Yes, and my enemies on the Directorate will use this opportunity as an opportunity to destroy me. I need to take the time that I have now to make sure that my position is secure.
But if we
Otherwise, I am useless to you in any respect.
But if we don't know where you are, well, how will we ever find you again?
I will be able to find you.
What about...
What if we trap them? If they're coming for you, we could lay a trap. They don't know.
What if we use this as a pincher point for... I mean...
What if they don't know that you know that they're coming?
I mean, the Queen of Thieves was listening for a lot of this, but... She might not know that.
If you would like to seize that opportunity, you may take that risk, but that is not a risk that I am willing to take.
So we don't think the Queen of Thieves is coming here, because I was getting all... I was getting my blood pumping for...
You were ready.
Why would she?
To do the wish spell?
She doesn't need to.
It totally makes sense, and I'm mad that I didn't. Well, I don't know much of it, so like it totally makes sense.
The whole walk back here, I was like thinking over the 100 things that I would say to her. Man,
You could have set it into the stone.
Now we have a bigger issue.
The best way to confound her at this point is if I am gone and I've taken my treasures. Whoever has offered her something in exchange for the knowledge of my location will not pay her until they have confirmed that they have defeated me.
That is what we need.
By fleeing and going, at least you can deny her her prize.
you go, we'll stay. This is our sanctum now. She's going to lead them to us. Wait, is this another situation where I'm putting us in direct danger? How do you guys feel about that?
I feel like it's coming. Can we stay here?
If you wish to stay here and deal with whoever arrives who was sent to assassinate me, then that is your prerogative.
Would that be helpful for you? We want to make
You would
up
be risking your lives for very little.
for you.
But I think regardless
Whoever
of us staying,
wishes,
he can get away.
if it is Alabaster, Alabaster is not going to come personally.
Mm-hmm.
Alabaster has plenty of ingenious creations that are plenty enough dangerous on their own, and if he's been building up for this attack, especially with other members of the Directorate. You all seem to think that within the Directorate we do things personally, or but that is the first rule of our little conflict. We don't directly attack one another. We never come personally. That is too much of a risk. Whoever in the Directorate is, which I assume is likely Alabaster and Penumbra, but it could be anyone. Whoever is going to orchestrate this attack is not going to come personally. They're going to send their powerful thralls, minions, or creations instead, and know that it will be a siege if they're to trap me. The only concern that I have is that if any of my other sanctums are already compromised as well. But I will have to take that risk.
The best thing we can do is let him go. The sooner the better. And to be honest, at this point, I don't know what else we're looking for in Nox.
There is one other thing that I can offer you and tell you at your own risk. And I'm going to tell you that I do not believe that you are ready, but it is a choice that you have. When I told you that I would teach you the wish spell if you defeated the Sorcerer King Solus, I did not tell you the entire truth of the matter. I cannot teach you the wish spell because I do not remember it. The spell is powerful, and one's mind can only hold it so many times. Each time one casts that powerful magic, there's a chance that it is wiped from your mind and memory forevermore. I was fortunate. I was able to cast the spell 20 times, and then it left my knowledge. To my knowledge, I believe that most of the other Directorate members are also in a similar state. We have used the wish spell to advance ourselves to the position of power that we are in. One cannot be taught the wish spell by one who has who has lost their knowledge. And in fact, one of the reasons why many of us are so reticent to teach the spell is that the way that you teach the spell to another is by wishing them to know it. And thus you have a chance when you teach it to someone else of giving up of losing the ability to do it again.
Did you ever teach it to anyone?
I did. I did. The last person I taught it to was your mother. And that was when the knowledge of the spell left my mind. However, there is one written copy that I know of. And I buried it with Solus.
Does anybody else know that?
No.
So it wasn't just a matter of learning it, we actually have.
We have to face Solus, yeah. Anyway, we don't have to, but if we were to learn the wish spell, that requires facing Solus. But it also... I could see if my mom wants to teach me.
But if she doesn't know it, wouldn't she have taught? Wouldn't she do something with the wish spell?
I didn't even know she knew it.
I would be very surprised if she was not in a similar state to myself, considering that it is very likely that she used the spell to engineer your current circumstances.
Wait. No, that might be a stretch. Was my birth a wish? Was there a wish involved in me being... I don't know. There's a lot there. I don't know.
It depends.
Because, I don't know, there was a lot of weirdness in that moment. But do you mean more like becoming a lich? Or whatever I am?
The spell, the transformation to a lich typically does involve, in the preparatory stages, the use of the wish spell.
Okay.
So, it is possible that she is still able to cast the spell, but my best guess is that if she was capable of using it, that is a trump card that she might not even want her own son to know.
Can you wish away lichness?
Yes.
Why didn't you?
By the time one realizes that, it is usually too late.
Well, thanks for letting me know early. Guys, that can help, right?
I mean...
Would you Would you love me? Would you still love me if I was a lich?
Sebastian, is that what you want?
I'm really conflicted on what I want right now. There's been a lot of information. My entire everything was put towards sacrificing myself to bring back Mouse. And now we've gained new information on that. We made an ally here with Zelvaka, and then now we messed up the sanctum that we had access to. A lot is going on right now.
I need to prepare to leave.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. We're really sorry. See you later.
Can we get back here if we choose to leave?
I imagine that when you return to this place, it will be a smoking crater, and I do plan to destroy it.
Sorry, not the sanctum. Nox. If we choose to leave Nox now, can we come back
Yeah.
to fight Salts?
He speaks for a moment and then produces a small gemstone. It is bloodstone, blood red. If you crush this stone, it will call the key to the tomb of the Sorcerer King to your hand. You may use that key to enter Nox and to open the tomb of the Sorcerer King Solus, if you choose to seek that knowledge.
Okay. So, thank you. I think that gives us things to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, just throwing this out there. What if we convince the Queen of Thieves that by defeating Solus, we can learn the wish spell, but secretly we're just using her to help us defeat Solus, and then we steal the book after, and then that's how you learn the wish spell.
I don't think she should know anything about where the wish spell is hidden.
But we don't tell her anything about it. We just tell her, because we've already told her that we will learn it if we continue that thread. We say, look, we're gonna learn it once we kill Solus as like a token of like, we're strong. And we convince her to help us do it, because if we do it, then we convince her that we will get her to learn it after. But really,
she's already convinced we should just steal it.
well, this is our way of like...
I would not be surprised if that was simply a fable that she spun in order to get you to walk into my lair with that stone.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So, just throwing it out there, because if we are worried about fighting him alone, we bring in some backup, some strong backup.
Either that or we lead her away from it completely.
Right now, the people in this room are the only ones who know the whereabouts of the written wish spell.
All of you can roll me a d6.
Uh-oh.
3.
2.
6.
Okay. Zelvaka stops for a moment. They're coming.
Oh.
I have already sensed it. There are other attackers that are on their way here. I need to move quickly and gather my things and go. I'm very sorry, but you may have your own struggles getting out at this point. I hope you are feeling capable of battle.
I hope you get out of here safely, and I'm sorry that we brought this upon you. It was not intentional, and thank you for everything you've taught us.
I suspect that they will be here within the hour.
Can I borrow a weapon?
Well, get the sword.
Yeah,
we have the sword back?
Yeah. Can I get the giant sword?
Yep.
I also want to go to his armory.
Can you like bottle up a soul or two for me for like food on the go? Like snack packs?
Pack.
You need a...
Like one of those, you know, the little
A thermos.
kids have.
Preferably like ones that
Tetra?
taste like cheese.
He can give you... Is there anything else that you would like? I will say, you have your opportunity now that if you want something from Zelvaka,
Because he's going to disappear.
if you want something from the Sanctum, if you need potions, if you want scrolls,
Healing is always good. If you have healing or a way to get out of Nox, do we want to get out of Nox? That's the question. We can get back in.
I mean, maybe we do have to leave. We have the sword now.
I don't know. I'm very torn right now. Everything's happening really fast, and I don't know what I want to do.
Well, we have to decide. So just pick the least resistance one.
Question is, do you want us to die in Nox?
No.
Not us. Not you, because you won't die. Do you want us to die
No.
in Nox?
No.
Okay.
Why would you die in Nox?
Well, if they're sending the Academy forces
Yeah.
against a directorate, I don't know if we're going to have a chance. We are strong, but I don't know, Sebastian, if we're that strong.
I don't think we
I'm
should
not-
be here when they show up.
I'm not saying that we should be here when they show up.
So,
Let's
But
get
the
out of
question
here.
is, the question that we need to decide right now is, do we go deeper into Nox to try to gain the wish spell, or do we leave?
Do you want to gather anything from Zelvaka's sanctum?
Yeah,
to use.
during the chaos, maybe I can grab. Can we grab some potions?
yeah.
You got any like ritual spells that you want to that you have written down, or do you have any non-attunement magic items you
Yes,
just want?
there's potions and scrolls here. If you would like some potions of healing.
Yes.
I have Supremes and Superiors already, but...
I mean, I have no supremes. I have no. Oh, I have 3 superior. Cool. Oh, and I have 3 greater.
You could use.
He can give you a total of 6 superior healing potions,
2 each.
Okay.
and you can each. What did you, Pluto? You wanted something from an armory?
Like I feel like I'm maybe I've got like my shield, my sword.
You got 2 swords.
Do I have maybe like a helmet or like a boots? I need some nicer boots. I feel like I need something. He's got all these like grandiose. Hasn't he been collecting like magic items for like eons? He's not gonna miss. This is probably some dusty old.
So
Like,
you're just hoping for him to just give you something.
In the chaos, my hope is that I can walk out of here with a new pair of size 10s. I'm using the, it's like when people loot during an earthquake, That's my play.
There might be something left behind. You would have to explore around a little bit.
I'm gonna try now.
Okay.
I run into the armory and I'm looking at something that looks shiny. Something that I feel like will help me against the oncoming invasion of death.
Okay. Because you have your normal armor and
Yeah.
weapons and everything already.
Oh wait, gloves. I need new gloves.
Yeah.
Right. You've been wearing no gloves.
They're mostly like those like mittens without the fingers on them because I had to rip them all apart. Is there any like cool magic gloves?
What items are you attuned to right now?
I basically have my my ring and my sword.
That's all you're attuned to right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Maybe
I'm gonna look for.
Does he find a new drift globe?
a new drift globe.
Can we keep that other one that you gave us?
That was a crystal
No.
ball.
Yeah, and he took it
Yeah.
back.
Oh.
I was
For
like, "Can I
scribe.
keep it?" He's like, "No."
No, the one that we went out with to...
Yeah, that was a spying orb.
Yeah. Can we keep that?
Can we keep the spying orb?
You can, but it will only function as a drift globe because it's connected to the magic of Nox and the Sanctum.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go. You have a new drift globe.
Can I have a potion of invulnerability?
Roll a d6.
1.
Nope.
No. Okay. I'll take that healing and...
Will the teleport spell allow me to enter Nox again?
Possibly.
I have taken sand from the ground. I actually have it written in my
Okay.
notes. I have vials of sand, rocks, or dirt. From
Is there
various
anything else you'd
locations.
like to take from Nox?
Dirt's fine.
Okay. Roll a d6 then.
Dirt.
2.
Okay. And you wanted to try to find some sort of armor, weapons or armor, or
I want to
Of the gem.
take a quick look and see if
Which
there's
gem?
anything cool in his cool thing, and
Right.
and then I'll ask him, be like, do you need these, or do you have these in a size 8? What am I size? I'm a 10 and a half.
Boots or gloves?
Gloves.
Extra large, large.
10 fingers. I'm at size 10.
Unlike Raph.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
What a or 2.
Okay. As the group of you search around, Old Man Knight comes to the group of you and says, I have made my preparations. And this is... about an hour has passed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you guys are kind of scrounging around for things. But even as you scrounge around, you can see, like, certain things are disappearing from the shelves and, like, things are starting to fold away as Old Man Knight's unseen servants begin to gather things up. And he opens behind him a glimmering doorway. And he says, I am leaving now.
Old man, now you were like a father to me.
I'm really sorry we put you out. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. How do we get out of Nox?
Bad.
I feel like I have so much to learn from you. I'm sorry.
We all make mistakes.
You made the biggest mistake by trusting us with your location.
He steps into the glimmering square, and as it closes, there is a loud shudder, almost like an earthquake, shaking the entire complex.
We should get out of here.
Which way are we going? Deeper or out?
I think I'm with Veo. I think we should leave and come back. I don't think we're in any position to fight Solstice.
Okay.
Solace.
Solstice. He's having a nap.
We can always come
long
back,
nap.
right?
Yeah, we got the gem. We can come back.
We don't want to
Because-
set ourselves up not to be able to leave.
And when we go up there, I have to give them.
Okay.
Is
I'm
that
very
what you've
with two
chosen,
hands.
Pluto? You're gonna give it up?
I don't know. I don't know. This sword is powerful, but I just don't think it is my destiny.
Do you at least get like points towards your? Because don't you have to collect a sword?
The
for this-
shudder and the shaking sounds again
Run!
as parts of the building begin to collapse. And all of a sudden you hear a crackle of energy.
Okay.
A hair.
And something happened, almost like simultaneously. The powerful magic that warded this place gave out or was breached in some way. And you feel this sort of backlash and crackle of magical energy as if several defenses were suddenly breached. And I need each of you to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh. And we did not get any sort of like short rest or anything, right?
You would have gotten a short rest, yes. Yeah. What do you got?
2.
2?
I don't think I
14.
I know,
Sebastian?
lucky son.
14.
Short rest this real quick.
I'm going to see how many Indomitables I have left. I get a 10.
Okay. So the effect of this, whatever this magic was like, it was like a synaptic static going off in the air. Each of you takes 28 points of psychic damage, and you subtract 1d6 from your attack rolls and concentration checks to concentrate on spells. And you can repeat the save at the start of each of your turns, if you wish. And with that, we're going to be rolling initiative. Alrighty, so to set the scene, you're scrounging around through one of the sanctum rooms, through one of the rooms in Old Man Knight's sanctum, as with a shuddering crash, with Old Man Knight having left, the magical defenses that are in place are starting to fail. You feel in your mind one last message from Old Man Knight. I couldn't take everything with me, and there are things here that I do not want to fall into the hands of my enemies. I am destroying this place, so you must leave quickly.
Wait, look for anything that he wouldn't want to fall in the hands of his enemies.
I don't think we have time.
Okay, you're right.
Throw it in. I'm just gonna grab stuff.
And with that,
Yeah.
there's one final crash as into the room appear several horrific creatures of metal. These massive, shuddering in the room, appear 3 massive scorpion-like creatures, crackling with electrical energy and massive pincers as they appear in the room.
Oh my gosh.
As if having ripped through space itself into the room.
They're so big.
And there's 3 of them.
They crash into the room we're in?
Yes. And it's like reality opens up, and they
Oh, they're between
jump
us and the
through,
door.
and they jump through.
I did that on purpose.
Right.
I'm just kidding. There's no space for that.
And as they do, suddenly you feel this anchor drop as they appear in the room, as if these creatures appear in the room, and whatever forces were manipulating teleportation and planar magic in the room have been suddenly co-opted by these things. And Sebastian, you can immediately sense that these creatures suppress teleportation magic by their very presence.
I have a no. It's gone.
As if these things were built to kill archmages.
Hey.
You see they're chattering, as you see them clinking and cranking forward, as their scorpion tails drop, you can see that there's actually like an emitter as a stinger that can fire a beam. And they have wicked pincer claws that can grapple and grab. And as they size up the situation, and whatever their intended target isn't here, but they're content to go for the 3 for you. So roll for initiative.
Pluto, get him!
Vale?
28.
Sebastian?
I got close to Vale. I got a 3.
Okay. Pluto?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead of you because I got a 4.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Sick. I'm gonna
Vale,
die.
you're the first to act.
I'm gonna get eaten by a scorpion.
Me too, man.
Okay. I am going to try to use some shots against the middle one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what happens.
Okay.
I need to see what happens, guys. Okay, so a -6 or negative D6 when?
To your attack rolls.
So, okay. 23.
23 to hit?
I think so. It's, yeah.
Okay,
So
that
it's
still hits.
ele-
The shot goes through the armored plating of the
job.
creature. And as the shot crashes through, you can actually see that beneath the armor plating of these machine-like creatures, there's actually, like, they're filled with flesh.
Oh.
Like someone has taken actual scorpions or crabs or crustacean-like creatures and enlarged them in size and replaced their shells with metal.
Okay, so that's. I'll do.
The suppression on teleportation, does that include banishment and like spells of that sort?
You can make an Arcana check.
I'll wait till you're done your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna roll all 3 first. Okay, and then do because just lots of math right now. Okay, so it's 25.
Also a hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then 14.
That one bounces off its
Bounce.
armor.
Okay, so 2. And is Pluto based or no? I guess not with that one that I'm hitting, so no. Okay, never mind.
No. I was looking at the shoe rack.
So, first one will be 25 damage, and then
Nice.
24 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
It is damaged, but not grievously wounded by those shots.
Okay, and then I am going to. I guess I can't. Can I move in between them? They're taking up a lot of space.
They are.
Are they large creatures?
They're huge.
They're huge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't know if this will do much, but I will use my bonus action to disengage and then just get on the other side of the table.
Okay. Alrighty.
It's coming down anyway.
The scorpions.
Oh no.
Hello.
Okay. So, the scorpion that Veo just ran away from, it lowers its stinger towards her and fires a beam at you, Veo. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
-6?
No.
Just on attacks,
Just on
right?
attacks, yeah.
Okay. Con saving throw. 12?
Okay. You take 20 force damage, and you are weakened until you succeed to save.
Oh.
And then the scorpion runs up to you and scorpions you twice.
Can you remind us what weakened is again?
Half damage.
Oh no, that's our damage dealer.
Until I roll to save
Yeah.
it, right? Okay.
Yeah. So it makes 2 attacks with its leggy boys against you. Getting a 17 and a 16 to hit.
No.
Okay, neither hit. Alrighty, then the next one is going to, you see its stinger retracts, rotates, stops, and then a different, almost like a different module comes out and a different colored beam fires at Sebastian. And Sebastian, I need from you a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good. Why not charisma? You accept a 7.
No. You take 20 points of psychic damage and you are bewildered. Save ends.
That's the spell one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he knows you're a spellcaster. They're smart scorpions.
They are smart scorpions.
So I can only cast cantrips.
You can only cast cantrips, and that's save ends.
They're like the octopuses of the land.
And then it scurries up to you to go grab you. Getting a 26 and a 17 to hit.
All right, the 26 hits.
Okay, that'll be a 15 slashing damage, and you are grappled by it.
Ooh.
And then the last one goes to sting Pluto, also changing its stinger out.
Of course.
And I need from you, Pluto, I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
So I turn around and there's a stinger in my face. Oh yeah, I got a 28.
Okay, you are not staggered.
Yes.
But it is gonna come up to you and it's gonna go to grab you.
Hey.
Getting a 23 and a 14 to hit.
23 hits.
15 damage, and you are also grabbed in a scorpion pincer. So
Hey.
Sebastian and Pluto are grabbed in scorpion pincers, and Veo is weakened, Sebastian is bewildered.
It's nice to be held.
Okay. As you are held down, Sebastian and Pluto,
Yeah.
the two of you can see that there is, the scorpion almost looks into your eyes. And as its pincer comes on, like is holding onto you, Sebastian, give me an Arcana check.
That is going to be 16.
These creatures can, this creature, it is designed to grab you and then teleport away with you. And not teleport away as in not far. It's building up energy to cast plane shift, to teleport with you to some sort of extra dimensional space.
Oh, I wish I could do something about that, but
With that, Pluto, it is your turn.
I only got cantrips.
So how do I get out of a grapple?
You either have to move the creature, move yourself, or make or spend an action to get out of the grapple by making an athletics check.
But if I move the creature,
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna try to get out of the grapple.
Okay.
Athletics check.
Yep.
Minus D6.
No, the synaptic static is just attack rolls.
Okay. I get a 25.
You push yourself out of its grasp.
And then I'm going to walk over to Sebastian, and I use my bait and switch action maneuver, and I switch spots with him.
Okay. Can you read out bait and switch for me again?
Yeah, when you are within 5 feet of a creature, you can expend 1 superiority die and switch places with that creature, provided you spend at least 5 feet of movement, and the creature is willing and not incapacitated.
Okay.
It doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
All right. Bait and switch.
Whoa!
So is Pluto grappled again?
Does
he pull me out?
I'm gonna say it breaks the grapple, but it doesn't re-grapple. Yeah.
So you yoink me out of the claw.
And I stand in front of it, and then you get a +3 to your AC.
I love you for that.
You're welcome.
And many other reasons. But,
And then I am going to action surge and start wailing on this thing.
Yes.
I get a 20. I get a crit, and I get a 25.
All hit.
And with and Ignatius is still
And you're
dulled.
going after the one that hasn't been damaged.
The one in the middle.
The middle.
the middle one, which has been damaged.
Okay. It has been damaged?
That's,
Okay.
that's the one I hit, at least.
And 21 plus 27 plus 38. And that is my turn.
Okay.
So I grab
Sebastian.
Sebastian, pull him out.
We're over to you. You are bewildered.
Right. The grapple's over, but and I save at the end of my turn?
Yeah.
Alright, so now that I'm free of this, I'm going to send an Eldritch Blast at each of them, 2 on the middle one.
Okay.
So let's do the 2 on the middle one first.
Sure.
Kill it.
Still synaptic static, right? So I have to
Yep.
subtract a d6. Alright, so 17.
That misses.
Cool. And 21.
That hits.
Okay. So the one that hits is going to do 15 damage, and I'm going to push it back.
Do you have to be damaged to get pushed by Eldritch Blast?
That's a good question.
Repelling Blast.
Yep, it's when you hit. Okay. Because, incidentally, these things are immune to force damage.
Oh. Oh.
Great.
Cool.
So I'm just trying to push him.
Okay.
So it's just like, it's like, glomp.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
push that one 10 feet back. I'm going to try to hit the other 2 and push
Yeah,
them 10
something,
feet back.
yeah.
We learn as we fight.
Okay, so that's going to be 20 to hit.
Also a hit.
So I won't roll damage, but I'll
Yeah.
push it 10 feet back.
Go away.
Ah! And then the last guy. Oh, good. -6. 20.
Oh, wow. That does still hit.
Nice
Even with the
job.
full -6.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, I have a +14, so it's...
Yeah.
Makes it easy.
Alrighty. Alright, so they're not damaged by the Eldritch Blast, but they are all pushed.
And I get to make my save against
Bewilder.
Bewilder.
Yeah.
And that's an intelligence save?
Yep.
Do you accept a 17?
I don't.
Ah,
Oh, no.
That's close though.
there has to be.
That's high.
It is close. It is close, but not quite enough. Alright, Veo, it is your turn.
All right.
How do I magic?
Seeing these things move away from me, I remember Zelvaka's lessons, and I keep going for the damaged one. And I say, we've got this. Okay, so first I crit.
Yeah. Power of friendship.
But then it's I don't know how this works with the minus.
A crit just hits.
Is crit? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and we're not near them anymore, so I don't get my sneak attack, but I'll do the second one at least. So 15.
It's a miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least
things are AC 19.
At least
Crit,
the first
crit.
one
Yeah.
does. So 28 plus. So 31, but that's halved because I am
Weakened.
Ouch.
So.
Yeah.
It might have died from a 31.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
No, actually, that wouldn't have killed it either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
Second attack missed.
And
Yeah.
then the second attack
Okay.
missed, and I'm assuming there's nowhere to hide in here.
There is nowhere to hide.
I guess I could have steady aimed, but it's fine. I guess that is it, but I am gonna do my saving throw
Yep.
against, so it's a con save.
Yep.
5.
Okay, you remain weakened. Sebastian remains bewildered.
What's
Okay.
going on?
Alrighty. Their beams don't recharge yet, so the three of them all just run right back up. Scuttling on their metal legs.
No, they're skittling.
Little skills.
Skittles. Yeah, and so they're just gonna go for it on each of you.
I blast them all back, do no damage, and they're just...
Yeah. So 2 on Pluto.
Oh.
Neither are gonna hit. 2 on Sebastian. An 18 and a 22.
Because of the bait and switch,
Yeah.
I'm at a 23. Was that... what?
There's a +3 until the end of my next turn.
Oh, cool, yeah. So, no,
Okay.
none of them
And
hit.
against Veo, a 15 and a 17.
No.
Okay, Chink. So they all rush back up towards you, and it's just block, jump, leap out of the way of the grasping pincers.
We are so in sync.
When they
Just like-
skittle up, maybe they crawl on top of each other. You know how like they...
Yeah, they're
they
just a little
bite,
too
and
big,
they're-
yeah.
They're just taking up too much space.
Yeah.
You also see, like, something that hasn't happened in this group in a while, and we're all, like, grabbing each other, pulling us away,
Yeah.
and, like, shoving each other. Like, we
Blocking in front.
we all
Yeah.
block for each other. Like, you
Yeah.
see, like,
Switch, please.
yeah.
Yeah, one's like, look out!
One goes to
Veo
grab
rolls.
Like the
Pluto, and, like, my
Avengers,
staff
where they're
gets in the
the-
way, and then
yeah.
your shield smashes another, and then, like, Veo's bow, like, shoots
We're
one's...
doing it.
All right,
doing
so
it.
with that, we go to Pluto.
I unleash a flurry of blows against the one in front of me.
Oh, you're a
Right?
monk?
It's something like that.
Meta joke, sorry.
I get I negated my attack roll with my, so I only get a 15 to
Yeah.
hit,
Not gonna be enough.
and I don't think I took. Yeah, I didn't take the other one. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. I crit again.
Woo!
It's gonna die.
Yes.
So I'm gonna resolve this crit because
Okay.
this might do it. 40 damage.
That was exactly what you
Get him down.
Yeah, exactly what you needed to the hit point.
And
You
then,
crash into it, cleaving the front of it open, and it splits open, revealing the steaming insides, and gore with it underneath the it actually like steam releases.
It doesn't have a soul, an edible soul, does it?
No, but it's like a weird combination of like scorpion and crustacean on the inside. It kind of smells vaguely of lobster.
I put down my bow slightly, ready to.
Feo does the levitation thing. Where she
It was the one that was on the fire as well. So
Yeah.
like, as it dies, as he cleaves it, you see cooked lobster just exposed.
Just adding cooked. What are these?
Mecha lobster.
Mecha scorpions to my list of things.
Yeah, for
Pick
some
up some
reason the
makeup.
designer used butter as the mechanical lubricant.
Oh.
Is this heaven? Did I die?
I'm dead.
Yes, Veo, this is heaven as I'm like blocking an electro scorpion from murdering us.
And then my final attack is against the one, actually against Veo. Ooh. But 25. 25 to hit. And I'm going to do Distracting Strike, which will give me an additional, so 20 damage, but the next attack against it before my turn is going to have advantage.
How much damage?
20 damage.
Okay. So one is destroyed and the other one is slightly damaged, but the other one is unhurt. Sebastian, we're over to you, my bewildered buddy.
And force damage does nothing.
Does not hurt them, no.
I cast Toll the Dead.
On the damaged one?
On the damaged one. Make a wisdom saving throw, DC 20. So I hold up my staff and you hear the ringing of a distant bell.
I'm really sorry.
Oh,
They're resistant to necrotic.
What?
say it, it's louder. Louder from the
They're
back of the room.
resistant to necrotic damage.
Resistant isn't immune, right?
No, but they're resistant to... I failed to save, if it's any consolation.
Cool. I'm doing 4d12 damage.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
I
good.
don't even know if I have 4d12s. Yeah, that is pretty good. I think, I mean, it's going to do better than,
Eldritch Blast.
you have a d12.
Yes. Where's the person?
Die.
Ooh, 12. 23. 35. Half of 35.
Not
I
bad.
mean, that would have been really good if it was... Actually, cantrips are serious business at high levels. Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, so, okay. So you hear the ringing of a distant bell, and then it sounds even more distant because it doesn't care that much.
Yeah.
But it hurts it a little.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Try to get out of
Oh,
it.
right, out of my,
Get
Yeah.
out of it.
am I still
Come on.
bewildered? I'm still bewildered. What's going on? I can't, like, I'm, like, trying to cast spells, and I'm like, I
You
don't...
can't find your book, and you realize you didn't even need it, but you're trying to find it.
Yeah, I'm like, where's my spell book? I'm a wizard, right? Wait.
What are these words?
I can't read.
I don't understand any of this.
Who wrote this gibberish?
Vale, we're back to you.
All right. I'm gonna. Is it the one in front of me or the one?
Yeah, the one in
Yep,
front of you.
That's the one that's being damaged.
Injured. Okay, we'll see.
You have advantage.
Yeah, because I didn't make an attack roll. So you're technically the next attack
I
against it.
opened it. I poked it with my sword in the eye.
Okay. 26 to hit.
It hits.
Okay, and
You
then
do
I'll
get sneak
do
attack.
Yeah.
on that one. Yes. And then the second. That one doesn't hit for sure. Okay.
Because a sneak attack is still... Like, even half the sneak attack is still good.
Even half a sneak attack is still good.
We're all
Yes.
doing half damage. It's fine. We're picking away.
I feel like you're doing less than half. Not being able to cast spells, that's like...
I'm not sure. I could be like controlling the battlefield, but instead I'm just defaulting to Toll the Dead
46.
or Mind
46?
Yes.
Okay.
Half of 46.
So 23.
Not bad.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and just move a little bit out of a little bit.
Make him work for it. Come behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of you can roll me a d6.
Oh.
Oh, is this because...
2.
4.
4.
Okay. There is shuddering and shaking throughout the chambers as the collapse continues, but it doesn't affect you at all this turn. With that, Vale, you can make your save against being weakened.
Oh yes. Let's see. 11.
No.
I have a +2. I don't know if this is happening now.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
My scorpions. They don't have anyone grabbed. One's been destroyed. So one's going to go for Sebastian again. Getting a 21 and a 22.
I'm gonna cast shield, so as they come.
No.
No, I'm not, because I can't.
You're still bewildered.
And they both hit.
You try to block it with your spell book.
Yeah, I block it with my.
Okay.
What's the shield spell again? It's not even in
2
here.
hits. Each does 15 slashing damage.
So that's 30.
Yeah. Yeah. And both of them have you grabbed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, both? Like each of them has me.
No, it's got you grabbed with both of its
Okay.
pincers.
Okay.
It starts to squeeze on you as the stinger comes down. Make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
It's like popping a pimple. I'm the pimple. Dexterity saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, am I still... No, not for that. 12.
You take 27 force damage.
Ooh-wee. I'm fine.
Okay.
I repost. Or no, I sentinel. I sentinel it.
Okay.
I get a 20, like
That
7.
does hit.
And I'm gonna see if I can do. Okay, I 27 it, and then I'm gonna use goading attack, wisdom saving throw.
I don't believe you can do both maneuvers on the same. Like the.
Sentinel is.
Oh, it's a sentinel
yeah, yeah.
attack. Yeah, correct. Okay.
Sentinel, if I can.
Okay.
Sentinel attack, I get 8, 9, 10, 21 damage.
Okay.
Plus 1 damage.
This
plus,
is the undamaged one.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw DC 20.
It fails.
So it has disadvantage on all attacks other than on me.
Okay, so it already made its attacks on Sebastian, but so that'll-
Future attacks.
Future attacks. The other one attacks you.
Haha! It's working.
It misses both times.
I am the target.
Pluto, it's your turn.
I attack the creature. No, I bait and switch.
Alrighty.
You're so helpful.
I switch spots and I go, come here, you.
It's not clear why bait and switch shouldn't let you break grapples like that, but it doesn't require any movement from the target that you're moving.
As long as they're not incapacitated.
Yeah.
And they want to. You want it, right?
Actually, I kind of... No, yeah.
No,
yeah.
I was enjoying this violent hunt.
You get a +8 to your DC.
Oh, man.
And I attack the creature, getting a 22 to hit. A 22 to hit. And a... Oh. When it starts to go negative, 14 to hit. Okay, so I get 2 hits? Great. Die. 19 damage.
Okay.
Plus 20 damage.
Great.
And I just want to check on my big old...
Alrighty.
I'm going to try to goading attack it again.
Okay.
DC 20.
It remains goaded.
And it takes another 4 damage.
Okay. Both of them are now equally damaged from your barrage of attacks that batter against its armored plates, and it is soundly focused on you now.
Haha.
With that, we go to Sebastian.
Opening up my bag, I'm like, I need something that's going to help me remember magic. These magic potions will do it, and I'm going to take a potion of superior healing.
Okay.
How much? That's 40?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to save against being bewildered. The taste of magic will remind me.
What it's like.
17. We already know that's a fail.
Wait, do you have any other... Do you have lucky or anything?
No.
Do you have a...
I can... Hold on. I do have... What is that thing? What's that thing that I have? Sorcerer's Versatility? No. Magical Guidance, when you make an ability check that fails. It's an ability check. No, I can't do it.
And I can't lucky another person's roll.
No.
Alrighty. In
This
that
potion,
case...
it just tasted like juice.
Doesn't taste like anything, you're a lich.
This tasted like ash. Smash the bottle.
It tastes like really bitter coffee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I enjoy it.
Acidic.
Top of the round. D6s from everybody, please.
6.
3.
4.
Okay. As the environment shudders and shakes, quite suddenly there is a crash and several of the self-defense and destruct mechanisms of Zelvaka's fortification activate. And as they do, they send the... You just see parts of the ceiling begin to collapse in on both of the creatures.
Yes!
Who they fail their saves, and both of them are like the two of them are crushed under, so they're not destroyed, but bits of masonry in the roof above like land on them. They both take 40 points of damage and are knocked prone.
Oh, that was super... That's good for us.
Veo, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to I'm gonna steady aim
Okay.
against. I guess it doesn't. Maybe the farther one, because Pluto's got this one handled.
Because they're prone, you have to be adjacent to them to actually get advantage.
With steady aim.
Steady aim cancels the disadvantage of them being prone.
Does sharpshooter do anything to prone?
No,
That's
no.
only cover.
Yeah. So if you'd have to walk up to them.
But if I walked up to it, I would have advantage.
If you walked up to it, you'd just have advantage.
I'm just gonna walk up to it then, rather than do the opposite.
Stand beside me. Just pull the bow.
Yep.
Okay. I walk up to it.
It's a great shot, Lou. It's tied to a chair.
Okay. 20.
It's a hit.
Okay. And then I'm gonna. I guess I get advantage on both of them, right? Yeah. Okay. 17.
So that still flies off of its armor plate.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
at least the first one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's still half damage though. Oh. Okay. This is terrible. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's brutal.
4 ones.
And
in
you're
there.
still weakened.
And I'm still weakened.
Those are actually 0.5s.
4. Yeah, they are.
You rolled 4.5s.
35.
35, so 16 damage.
Imagine rolling
4
2 damage
ones.
on 4 dice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alrighty.
It's fine.
It's their turn. They stand up from prone, and one's been goaded. Oh, you can make your save against weaken.
You can do
And
it.
did you want to move? Sorry.
I'm still weakened, and I guess since I didn't use my bonus action, I can disengage and then walk away.
Okay.
Back up slowly.
The two of them both stand up from prone, and they both go for Pluto.
It's working.
Getting 22 and 29 to hit,
29 and 22 hit.
and 25 and 18 to hit.
Only misses the 18.
So 3 hits, 45 damage total. And you are grabbed by both of them, and they're starting to pull you apart.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
It's working. It's working too well.
It's too much focus.
Okay, let's reel it back a little.
I swear I have a spell to help here. I'm flipping through the book still.
That's
Okay.
It's actually a book about something else. Like
It's
the
one of
history
Zelvaka's books that I just pulled off the
History
shelf.
of-
I'm like, this has to have magic in it.
Pluto, it is your turn. You are double grappled.
All the way.
Can I still swing my sword?
Yeah. There's no disadvantage either. It's just a grapple, not a restrained grapple.
Then I swing my sword at the one that is grabbing my beautiful legs.
Okay.
I get a 24 to hit.
Yep.
I get a 30 to hit, and I get a 20 to hit.
Okay, everything hits.
Let go! 20 damage, plus 20 damage, plus 22 damage.
It is destroyed.
Did you just kick it with your socked feet?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one was grabbing your leg,
Yeah.
but the other one was grabbing you. So you're the one that's got you with 2 pincers. You're just like, you slice it off. It's destroyed. It collapses in a heap, but you're still grabbed by
Yeah,
the
the
other one.
other one's got my back.
Yep. It's got your back. With that, we go to Sebastian.
I'm just going to keep trying things here. So, seeing as Toll the Dead didn't really hurt it, Eldritch Blast did nothing. I put my fingers to my temple, and a blast of energy comes out of my forehead at the creature. Make an intelligence saving throw against Mind Sliver.
I fail.
Okay. Does it have any defenses against psychic damage?
Oh no, of course it does.
Wait, is it immune or
It's resistant.
Okay, good.
I'm probably best with Toll the Dead. We're learning. So 12. 6 damage.
You know, next time if you punched it, I think you actually would have done more damage.
I actually no. My punch. What is my punch?
No,
do?
it's
Zero.
actually immune to non-magical damage, so a punch wouldn't hurt it.
Breaks his hand.
So I'm like, I will warp your mind. Ah, no, there's nothing there.
Break the staff of power over it. That'll teach it.
Alrighty, save against bewildered.
Okay, that didn't work. I'm flipping through the book. I got a 15.
Sorry, man.
It's an underwater book. It's like a book about deep sea creatures like crustaceans and
This one. You're a lobster.
Top of the round with Veo.
Yay.
But I do need D6 rolls from now.
Okay. 5.
6.
1.
Okay. In this case, things fall on both Sebastian and the. So I need dexterity saving throw from you, Sebastian.
Uh-oh. A piece of masonry.
My one true weakness. 17.
You dodge out of the way of
Duck
the
and roll.
falling masonry. This thing doesn't, and it takes another 30 points of damage, and is knocked prone.
Does it let go of me?
Oh yeah, it's holding on to you. You should make a save too.
Oh, is it the masonry again? Ugh. I got a 14.
That is a fail. So you take 30 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone, and
we're
you're
all-
still grabbed. Yeah,
we're
the
all
two of you.
knocked prone.
Yeah, basically, just a chunk of the ceiling falls on you, Sebastian, and the creature. Whoomp! And it's still got you grabbed. Like you're grabbed, and you're trying to wiggle free. Yeah.
I think it was one piece of the ceiling, but it was like you're in between me and the creature. So I roll out of the way, and I see the legs of the creature sticking out, but you're just under there somewhere.
Yeah.
I thought the first part landed on it, and I was like,
Or that, yeah.
right after it.
So they're both prone?
Yeah. Yeah. Sebastian dodged out of the way.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm safe.
Bait and switch.
Thanks,
It's your
Pluto.
turn.
It's my turn? Okay, I'm gonna walk up to it this time and just be like, come on, Pluto, get up! And I get advantage, because,
Yep.
okay. And I still use the negative d6, right? That hasn't gone away?
That has not gone away.
Okay, cool.
So you should have all been making saves against that, but
Whoops.
what? Whoops.
I've just been negatively
I've just been dealing with
taking
it.
it away.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is this
I'm like,
forever?
Is
Yes.
this forever? Cool. So 26 to hit.
It's a hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the other one. 17 to hit.
Okay, give me the damage.
So on
It
the
might
first
be
one.
enough.
Okay, that is much better. Okay.
Nice.
49.
Yep, it is destroyed.
Well, half of that. Sorry. Because I am.
That's still enough.
Yeah.
Still enough. Yep.
I'm like, don't worry, I got you. And I try to lift the piece of rubble.
Alrighty.
Sorry, man, it's
The
all-
conditions
it's all
on you
you.
all end.
Yay!
Wait, I don't learn from a book.
Wait, does the condition of being trapped under rubble end? for
You're
me?
able to pull yourself out. Yeah.
I helped.
Yeah.
Big
Like,
help.
we both tried to help, and you're just like, come on.
This whole area is collapsing rapidly, however.
Okay, guys, we gotta wait. Is the suppression on teleportation no longer here?
With these creatures destroyed, it appears that whatever it was suppressing it is at least gone for now.
Hold my hands.
Hold on.
Wait.
Before we
Oh,
go,
that's just me and Vale holding hands.
the creatures, you said that they were suppressing. I know we haven't used the monster hunting rules in this thing, but can I look at the creature and discern what part of it was suppressing teleportation?
Something in its brain.
I want to take its brain.
Okay.
Putting it in Sebastian's bag?
Drop it in.
Not even Ziploc.
Oh, it's all over. Okay. Hold my hands.
What about on the shelves? I wanted to.
And
I
we,
got the
then
first thing.
as you reach for something, we just, again,
Where are
like,
you teleporting to?
I'm teleporting to just like on the front steps of the Cathedral of the Divine Matriarch.
Covered in crustacean goo.
Yeah, we're covered in.
Okay, so you have been there.
Yes.
You don't have an object
No.
from it.
Is there anything in Nox that prevents
Okay.
teleportation?
Roll a
out?
D100.
Oh no.
What's your?
45.
Okay. your skeletons disintegrate, and whatever forces were acting in Old Man Knight's sanctum to prevent people from teleporting in and out are acting up and are starting to collapse and fail and go back into the curse that is the wider Dungeon of Nox. So Old Man Knight's sanctum had been very particularly set up to allow his access in and out, and obviously when he teleported out, he needed to let himself get out. So you were able to teleport out without mishap, and you're teleporting to St. Tarna's Cathedral?
Yeah, right there on the front steps, covered in lobster blood, guts, ash,
Rubble.
dirt. Like, we look
Hurt.
and disheveled.
Carrying a sword that's about 9
Yeah.
feet long on my back.
You appear, as you appear on the steps of the great Cathedral of St. Tarna in Lumen. Roll a d6, each of you.
Almost okay.
6.
6.
4.
As you appear, you kind of like pop into existence, and there on the steps of the cathedral is the divine matriarch, Mercy the Fifth, and the high paladin, Uriel Radley. And it looks like they were just finishing a sentence to one another, and they just turn with like a shocked expression.
Without skipping a beat, like, we reappear, I bow, I like drop down to one knee, and I'm like, my name is Sebastian Crow, at your service.
Kiss his hand. Kiss his hand.
They
No.
kind of look at one another and back at you.
You make it, wait, really?
And the
What does your hand look like?
And-
What is,
and-
is it your bad hand?
there, so first of all, as you reach out to the divine mate, like Uriel Radley is going to intercede before you even get that far.
Can I kiss his hand?
I love how you assume the name
takes a kiss.
But they're so stunned by the moment. Like the Uriel Radley almost moves in the moment, taking his hammer back as like he doesn't skip a beat. Like there's kind of that moment of like what's going on, and his immediate reaction you can see in his eyes is he believes that you've just appeared here to assassinate the divine matriarch, and so he moves with his hammer to attack. But you're going to say at your service. So give me
The greatest?
the greatest persuasion check.
I can do this. Okay.
You're not muddled. You're not bewildered.
You got this.
Even with your gross hand.
That's what I mean.
28.
As as the divine power glows in Uriel Radley, and he sees you prostrate yourself, and he stops with his hammer and says, I wasn't expecting that.
We come bearing gifts.
And that is where we're going to end for the night.
I love the kiss his hand and you're like like you appear and you're like kiss.
At your service. No, I do imagine that Pluto's like, kiss his hand. And I thought you were talking to them, so I was like, sure. That's sure, yeah, go ahead.
The gross hand.
One of my rings.
Not the gross.
No, but
No,
I'm like,
this is
are
my
you
gross
hu-
hand.
Are you? Is it?
Yeah, this is, no wait.
No, it's.
Yeah, you.
Oh, it is my gross hand.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you hide your hair?
So you
No.
just to be clear, you've just teleported into a courtyard full of paladins
Yes.
and the divine matriarch
Yep.
Yeah.
in St. Tarna's Cathedral,
Yeah.
As a
looking
known
like
paladin
you look.
slayer.
Yeah. So we'll see how this one plays out next time.
No, don't worry. We're in a we have an
A
alliance.
big
It's fine.
thank you to our amazing cast, Jill, Kelly, and Joe, for playing tonight.
And a big thank you to Kyle for all of the work he does behind the scenes. Thank you, Kyle. And a big thank you to our Dungeon Master, Monty Martin.
For some hilarious moments. And a big thank you to some wonderful creators who allow us to use some of their amazing content in our tabletop games, and we encourage you to go and support some of these amazing creators. We have this wonderful terrain by Dwarven Forge, miniatures by Hero Forge and WizKids, player character artwork by Elizabeth Perot, and music by Tabletop Audio.
Of course, don't forget to look at the links below for our Teespring store. You can find all of your favorite Dungeon Dudes shirts, including Yes, 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 and, well, what's the worst that can happen? Check out bit.ly/Dungeon Dudes merch.
What is the worst that can happen, indeed? Our videos and live streams are made possible because we have an amazing community of Patreon supporters backing us up. If you enjoy the work that we do here on YouTube and want to support the channel, there's a variety of ways that you can do that, but one of the best ways that you can do so is by getting on our Patreon and joining our community. It goes towards making sure that these live streams are possible, make sure that all of our production costs are covered, and it really is the cornerstone of everything that we do here on YouTube. Beyond that, if you want to support the channel as well, one of the best ways that you can do so beyond our Patreon, and a way that you can benefit yourself by getting some awesome stuff to use in your games, is by picking up one of our books. You can get Dungeons of Drakkenheim at the Ghostfire Gaming Store, you can get it on D&D Beyond, you can get it on DriveThruRPG, you can get it on Roll20, you can get it on Foundry. It's our adventure based on the season 1 of this campaign. You can get Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakkenheim on most of those platforms. I don't think we've gone, Sebastian Crow's has come out on, well, it hasn't come out on D&D Beyond, and it hasn't come out on DriveThruRPG. But
And
you
it's
can't get
not
it
widely available yet. Like,
you get
really,
PDF. Yeah,
Yeah.
backers are just starting to get in their hands, but all that, the physical products are all also available on the Ghostfire Gaming Store. You can go to Drakkenheim.com to get directly there. And if you missed out on Monsters of Drakkenheim, you can also get a late pledge for that as well. Our patrons get access to our amazing Discord server, but as well, if you were a backer of our Monsters of Drakkenheim campaign and you don't know already, we are currently playtesting some of the monsters from that campaign. And we have a backer Discord server. So all of our backers are now invited to the VIP Discord server. And so if you back the campaign, check the Kickstarter updates because you can get on the Discord server and enjoy that conversation there as well. With that, a big thank you to everyone, and we will see you next time in Drakkenheim.